Namaskar, dear seekers, and good afternoon to all of you. So today is our collective chanting and meditation sessions. So some of you are joining almost every week, and some of you may be coming for the first time. So I will explain in short, so it become clear to you how we will proceed and how we will go ahead with our collective meditation sessions. So in short, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Syriac. I come from France and I'm doing spiritual practice for more than 20 years. I live in India in an ashram for more than 10 years. And now from 1 year I'm traveling around Europe. We travel with a caravan. And today as we speak now we are in Germany, in Hamburg, that is North Germany. And about SSRF, it is an acronym of Spiritual Science Research Foundation. It has two main objectives. It was founded in 2006 with a blessing of His Holiness Dr. Atavali, that is a saint from India. And one is to explain about the spiritual dimension and how it can affect our lives. And we also have a lot of articles available on different topics: spiritual phenomena, spiritual practice, spiritual healings. And we also do research using biofeedback device in conjunction also with the University of Spirituality. It was founded also by His Holiness Dr. Atavali. And all this knowledge and research is published on the website. And the second platform that we offer is also to guide a seeker in their spiritual journey all the way to God realization. So dear seeker, now how we go for the collective chanting meditation, we will play a divine chant in the background, and that divine chant was recorded also by a saint from India, and that chant has a lot of potency to actually remove the black energy or the negative vibrations that is in the environment and affecting us. So when we listen to a divine chant or when we repeat in mind, we actually create a protective shield around us or imbibe also the positivity within us. So for those who are more familiar to meditation, what you can do, you can just close your eyes and meditate. Those who are more familiar to chanting, repeating God's name as per your religions of birth, or if you are repeating any mantra or guru mantra, you can do the same. You can just close your eyes and repeat the chant you are familiar. You can also try to repeat the divine chant. For those who is completely new and you don't know what you can just close your eyes and focus on breathing and see what you experience. Just to remember about spirituality, more important is what we experience from inside. So I will also show a small technique that you can try also during the collective chanting meditation. It is Nyas. Nyas is a mudra. It comes from the science of mudra, is using our hand, because there is this knowledge of what we call Panchatattva, that from every finger a different element, energy of an element comes out. So when we chant, the energy comes out from our fingertips, eyes and toes. So when you do chant and you at the same time do a mudra or that nyas at the different chakra, it helps to bring back that energy in that area. So while some of you are doing the collective chanting, if you experience some pain or pressures or something either in the forehead or the Anahat chakra, you can do the nyas also, remaining with closed eyes also. If you are comfortable and you are able to achieve concentration, you can just remain in sit down positions. But if you feel to do the nyas, you can try as well. So dear seeker, we can start now. I will ask you to close your eyes for 10-15 seconds. Contemplate how you are feeling from inside, and in the end also you can do the same thing and compare. So we can start now. We will collectively do the meditation together.
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ 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 नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Namaskar, dear seeker. You can remain with closed eyes for 10-15 seconds. Just see how you are feeling from inside. Then you can share on the chat how you feel, or if you had any experience, or if you have any question, you can share also. Okay, I think from Sarika Nikam said before I was having more distress, I think we were expressing some negative energy. Now, but after chanting, mine is more calm and blissful. Some like Devaraka and Milena Banovich are clapping hands, but you can express also what you are feeling or experiencing. I don't know if some of you have tried the Nyas, whether you have tried and felt something, whether it was helpful. You can share also. So from Satish Chandan, during the sit down chanting, when there is noise around, the thought comes to mind that I should get up now and find another slot. Not sure if it is the right steps. Actually, Satish, no, when there is noise around, we can still try to persevere in chanting. Because ultimately chanting happens, we may not achieve concentrations. But it is good to persevere and keep doing, or you can see if you can find a place more calm. From Jonathan, I have recently been given the financial to enter full-time spiritual practice and I have a strong desire to do so. What do you feel? See, Jonathan, let's say you are financially okay and you want to do full-time spiritual practice. What is important is whatever effort you are doing, it should be consistent. Because ultimately when we say full-time spiritual practice, that you are able to devote the entire day by doing spiritual healing remedy or doing seva, service to God, or working on self also, working on overcoming defect of personality. So like that is important that before taking the decision, I want to become full-time seekers, doing full-time spiritual, we should increasing stepwise. So whatever you are at home, you can see whether you are utilizing your time properly. It is the first step, or whether you are wasting time. You can make a plan at home, see how the time you are utilizing and how you can do more. And slowly, we should be able to increase stepwise. And when we do full-time spiritual practice and we are able to make correct progress, it should not happen that you do spiritual practice and then you find difficult. Okay, Jonathan, so try to see, and if you are in contact with some seeker or necessary, you can speak to them. See how you can increase your spiritual practice to the next stage. From Sarika, yes, you tried the Nyas and you felt blissful. From Maria Epa, there is a question, is there a difference between joining chanting live and just video after live chanting? Maria, it depends. See, ultimately it's a stimulus, no? Now let's say we are live. It's a stimulus. So sometimes when there is a stimulus in front of us, it helps us sometimes to make more efforts. But if let's say you watch the video, it will help you also because the chant is this, no? Play in the background. But you can try and compare. Try live, try watching the video, and you can, next time you come, you can let us know what is better. From Aji, initially starting, there were a lot of thoughts, and gradually I was able to concentrate with spiritual emotion. That is good also. From Mihir, try to chant with Nyas. I could feel the sensation in my forehead and more focus. But there was still certain unnecessary thought, feeling calmer. It is normal also, Mihir, no? Because ultimately it takes time. But when you do meditation or chant like that, there is no thought at all. Let's say we chant for 45 minutes, that you don't experience no thoughts. So it will initially happen that we may have some thoughts, some days more, some days less. But if you persevere and continue, then you'll be able to get that experience that there will be no thoughts entering the mind. But for that also, doing spiritual practice is important. working on overcoming defect of personality. Thoughts come the defect within us, whether it is worry, stress, anger, emotionalism. So if we work on them, the number of thoughts in our mind will start reducing also. Another from Mukundan, I was chanting with Nyas, I felt calm and blissful. From Domino, she wrote it French, so she said, I feel less pressure with the Nyas as compared from before. Is it a sign that the negative energy is becoming less? That is a question from Domino. See, ultimately, it is not like that, that always when we chant, now sometimes there may be blockage in the different chakras within us. And the positivity that comes when we do the nyas, at that time the negative vibration goes away. It's not negative energy, but we can say negative vibrations. Or sometimes we are not used to that level of positivity. So we may experience pressure also. I think I will ask Guillaume will type in French for domino. From Scarlett, feeling more enthusiasm. Okay, I will go to Facebook. Also, yeah, Facebook. From Colin Crawford. I sat for a while and then decided to do a walking meditation. I got my bedroom picked up so I can vacuum. I thank the universe and meditation. Right. And this meditation session was allowing me to do what myself I'm not able to accomplish myself. Can you please tell me what the chants translate to? I think that's why I was to accomplish my work. And my mind is calm. See, when Colin, if you sit and start for meditation and you get up and start vacuuming, at that time there is no meditation, no. Meditation is we should remain, sit down in a positions, if possible with closed eyes, so we can achieve concentrations. After that, if you say you are able to do tasks now that you are not able to do because of the chant has positivity. So by listening to the chant, it helps us. Just for you to understand that okay, if it helps you to do activity that usually you are not able to do, it is fine, but that doesn't count as meditation or collective chanting. Ultimately, we should sit in a position and don't do any activity at that time. Try to next time sit, close eyes and start to focus, because when we achieve concentration, this is where we are able to imbibe the divine consciousness or the positive energy from God. From Grita, you felt sleepy and light. Okay, so both. See, sometimes what can happen now, Gita, is when we sit for collective chanting, sometimes we have the feeling that we fell asleep. And when we wake up, if we feel drowsy, then that means we fall asleep. But if you woke up and you feel light, that means we enter meditation. That is to compare. From Vidya, I go back to YouTube. I felt sleepy after 30 minutes of chanting. How to overcome it? So Vidya, you can see that either you woke up very early or you are tired, that's why you fall asleep, or it's just because anytime you sit for chanting or collective meditations, another time you feel sleepy. So what you can do is sometimes you can keep a spray water around you and spray on your face just to not fall asleep. But same thing you can compare, as I shared before to Gita, that when you wake up, if you feel light, that's a good sign. But you feel drowsy, that means you fell asleep. So you can try that also. Okay, Colin. But like that, you say, see, chanting, no, as we say, the meditation, we call it collective meditation and chanting sessions. But ultimately, in meditation, we have to just sit in one positions and we focus on chant, or we focus on chanting, or we remain with no thoughts. But the practice of repeating God's name, whether it is name as per your religion of birth. Now we are doing in sit down position, but it can be done also anywhere because there is no restriction of time and space. So you can do when you do activity, cooking, walking. So it can be done all the time. But of course, what we share now, what we are trying to aim, no? We should try to sit in these collective sessions to do it in sit down position so that concentration is more. There is another from Suas in Facebook. During chanting, I was looking at you. I was experiencing bright positive ray emerging from you, Anya Chakra. This was the Anubhuti experience I got. Okay. So dear seeker, we can stop for today's sessions. So just for you to know, tomorrow we have a live stream session that will be the live stream about question answers, and tomorrow topic will be about how to overcome addictions. So what actually is what is a root cause, or what is the cause behind addictions, and what can be the different solutions. So this session, it is of 1 hour durations, and at that time you can also ask your question, your obstacles, and we will answer you. And next week we also have a live stream section. It is five ways that Halloween can affect us, because we are coming close to Halloween. So this is a next live stream. It will be not this Wednesday, it is the next Wednesday. And then Thursday, and this Thursday and Saturday, we will also have our collective chanting meditation. So you can always join. And if you know someone that may be interested, you can always share the different, we are pasting the link now in the chat, so you can share to others also. So dear seeker, wishing you good afternoon or good evening, and then see you tomorrow or on Saturday. Namaskar.